Good morning and welcome to the Daily Echo. It is Fabulous Friday, September 26th. I want to delve a little bit more into self-talk. And when we talk about self-talk, I think a lot of times we think of the guy, my wife and I were in Las Vegas about 2 months ago, and we were walking down the street and this guy was talking to himself and he wasn't making a lot of sense. So I think sometimes we think we're crazy or somebody's crazy when they talk to themselves. There's been tremendous amount of research that shows us that we spend many minutes a day and sometimes hours a day having conversations with ourselves. Many times these are internally. We need to change the language that we speak to ourselves. I said in an episode a few weeks back that the average child, from the time that they're born until the time that they leave the house, approximately 18 to 19 years old, in a good home are told no or you can't do something 148,000 times. That doesn't include those people that have grown up in not great environments. They believe some of those can reach 500,000 and even higher. So there's a lot of negative input that has gone into us, and we continually repeat those things. When we think about the self-talk, there's really 4 basic levels of self-talk that goes on during the day. Sometimes we verbally say it to other people, sometimes we internally say it in our heads. The first one is the worst, and we want to get away from this completely. This is I can't. We want to get rid of that. You know, somebody will say something to us, I can't do that. The next one, which is just as bad, but we sometimes think that it's not as bad, as we say, I can never do that, or I wish I could do that. I would like to do that. But if we were to finish that sentence, we would finish it with, I would like to do that, but I can't. So we're basically saying the same thing as we do in the first level of self-talk. When we start to make changes in our self-talk, and these are the things we need to start moving into, we move into level 3. And level 3 is I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. Even if it's something that we haven't physically changed, if we begin to start to say that, the subconscious mind and the brain start to figure out ways so that we can change the behavior. And then obviously the best form of self-talk is I can. I did that. Get in the habit of catching yourself as you go through the day, of those things that you're saying internally, but also externally. A lot of times when people give us compliments or somebody says something to us, or maybe a way to validate ourselves, we'll say something negative about ourselves around somebody else. And in turn, they'll say, oh no, you're really good at that. Is it a way that we get approval from someone, that we get a compliment, or do we really think that deep down inside? Start talking to yourself at a much more positive level. You'll be absolutely amazed. If you're really interested in self-talk, Shad, S-H-A-D, Helmstetter, go to his website. He's made a lot of CDs that you don't even have to think about it. You play them in the background 4 times a day. There's different topics. You'll be amazed in 3 weeks at how your internal dialogue changes dramatically. Start talking to yourself positive. Have a fabulous Friday. Weekend's coming up. Enjoy it with your family. We'll be coming back with you tomorrow on Super Saturday. As always, thanks for taking time to watch the Daily Echo.